Even more now, I don't want to see anybody. From the point where the situation is now, here, it takes everything for not running away, but I always run away. So this is the point, see? So this worrying about am I going to be accepted, am I not going to be accepted, this is secondary. Because this is to avoid the last one. Because eventually it is always about you. Always about you. Going, not going, this is your choice. Doesn't matter the reasons, only the final choice. But eventually, if you always run away, it is about you. It's not about being accepted or not, but about how much do you really want it. Hmm? How precious is that inner calling compared to what you deem already your life, your human life, as nothing of value, nothing importance, it doesn't make sense, and all of this. But still, this is where you stand. And from the rest, that is from where you run away. And it is your life, your time. It is. It is a tragedy if only for you it is a tragedy. On the other hand, you know I don't need to tell you, see my willingness, yes, but mine is not quiet, not yet. I have trouble to sustain the mantra all day, of course, and I have a problem to sit still. It is fluctuating and move a lot. Of course, you see, things are not ready-made. And those decisions, those beliefs, those uh, things that you need to do and you're not being able to do when running away, this makes a difference in the silence that it is there, in being able, because that silence, in being able to sit still, because sit still has no purpose in itself. It has. If it's not to bring that agitation from within and for you to release that agitation, and that comes with choices and all of these things. In the beginning, these gross things are important. Then, as you go through these gross things, big decisions in your life, and you surrender and compromise and dedicate yourself completely, fully, unquestionably to the divine quest, then it becomes quite different. But in the beginning, all these turmoils are there. It doesn't matter whatever you do, but what you choose to do, whatever you do or whatever you say, but what you really do. Hmm? This is what counts. So this mind is not quiet, have trouble to sustain the mantra all day. This is part of the work. It is like this. And this doesn't mean you're not suited. It means work has to continue until you get, but for the work to continue, it's not about repeating the mantra all day. Repeating it will bring these vibrations to your beliefs and start to dissolve them. But to dissolve them, things have to happen. See? So these fears that you are experiencing you will have to go through. You will have to make decisions that are your own decisions. You cannot compare this to anyone else in the world. And I brought this inspiration about reading the story of the sages because it gives you some hints about your own situation, your own path. Hints, that's all. But for more silence to be there, for you to sit still, for the mantra to be able to be there all the time, because this is making the mind sacred, vibrating into this sacredness. If mundane things, if attachments, fears, angers, all this is there, it cannot remain all the time. So one has to leave for the other to remain. So when the mantra goes, noise stays and continue. When the mantra stays, noise goes. It is a fighting, a vibrational fight. And as you persist, doesn't matter your capabilities, you are affirming your will. And if you persist in not doing anything, this is affirmation also. If you persist in putting this in front, no, no, this is too soon, you are making a decision also, you're persisting also. So you're always persisting. Is this word really quite correct? Well, I hope you're understanding what I'm saying. But you're always making decisions. Always making decisions.